أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Madam Chair, Commissioners, Lead Counsel, Assistant Counsel, viewers and listeners, members of the press, good morning. Welcome back once again for our daily proceedings of this Commission of Inquiry into local government councils and related matters. For our next item on our today's agenda, I have the honor to yield the floor to Madam Chair. Madam Chair, over to you.
Auzu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I will call on Honorable Sela to lead us in Muslim prayers, and I will call on the lead counsel, Mr. Patrick Gomez, to lead us in the Christian prayers. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghayril maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بالفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر حاسد إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بالناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر وسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Lord God, we pray for your guidance and your continued protection. We pray for your unshakable blessing. And by saying this, we say, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth. As it is in heaven, give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us, Lord, from evil. Amen. Please guide us, protect our families, guide this country to the righteous path. May we render unshakable development, remarkable development. May we be united in one spirit, and may we serve you as one God, and may we always be together as one people. This and many more prayers we pray through you, O Lord Jesus Christ, who lives and reigns with you and the Holy Spirit, one God, forever and ever. Amen. In the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you. Can you please call the Mr. Gay, can you please call the witness?
Good morning, Mr. Witness number 1 and number 2. You may kindly take your seat. Witness number 1 and number 2, good morning and welcome. May I remind you once again that you are under oath for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into local government councils and related matters.
Thank you.
On that note, I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Madam Chair, over to you.
Thank you.
Um,
Good morning, DOF, Mr. Jeng. You're welcome back. Good morning, Madam Ada Jallow.
Morning, ma.
Yes, you're welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you. Council, can we please proceed?
yes, thank you very much. So, Mr. Jeng, how are you? The witness that sits beside you, Madam Jallow, you know her?
Yes, very well.
Do you know her?
Yes, sir.
She worked as a revenue collector for Brikama Area Council. Is that correct?
Yes, as a cashier.
As a cashier,
Yes.
not a revenue collector.
It's almost the same, but she is a cashier.
No, a cashier and revenue collector are not the same.
She is a cashier.
So she's not a revenue collector.
No.
Madam Jallow, were you employed as a revenue collector or as a cashier?
I was employed as a revenue collector.
Director Jeng,
Yes, sir.
do you now hear the witnesses answer to that?
Yes, she was appointed as a revenue collector, but she was deployed to the cash office as a cashier.
By?
I think she was given a letter. We are not given a letter.
Do you have the letter, Director Jeng?
No.
So why are you saying that she was redeployed as a cashier? You must have the letter if you say so.
Yes, that is correct.
So the fact is she remains to be a revenue collector.
Agreed.
Yes.
Thank you.
And we have her cash book here. Let me show you the cash book. It is admitted as LGC / IJ in bracket A / BKAC / 002.
Yes, this is her cash book.
Come again?
Yes, this is her cash book.
What is the period in that cash book regarding her collections? From which year to which year?
From 2018.
From 2018 to?
March.
Please speak into the
To
microphone.
2023 March.
Yes, so do you see any deposit slip in that cash book?
No.
Do you know why?
Yes.
Please tell us.
Because they were not asked to deposit at the bank.
Who
Yeah,
are you referring to as they?
The management.
Well, no, as in who were you referring to as they? They were not asked to deposit at the bank. Who is this they you're referring to?
The senior the management. The CEO and the director of finance.
Yes.
Yes.
They didn't do what?
Pardon?
They didn't do what?
I said they were not asked to deposit their collection to the bank.
No. That's what I want you to explain.
Yes.
When you say that, what do you mean?
That their collection will be used as petty cash payment.
Whose collection will be used as petty cash payment?
The revenue collector. The one sitting beside me.
Come again, sir?
The one sitting beside me. The
No, but
revenue
yes, there
collector.
must be a class of people, or is it just, did that instruction just apply to her? Or is it to all the collectors?
No, not to all the collectors.
So now tell me the class of collectors.
Only the collector stationed at the office.
The one stationed at the office
Yes.
were asked to,
Because they don't go to the field, they stay at the office.
they stay at the office.
Yes.
And so they were asked to bring it to the office for petty expenditure?
No, they are stationed at the office.
Yes.
So what they collect, they make these petty payments.
So that's why for all her collections, it was not
going
taken to the bank.
Yes.
Now,
Sorry, Mr. Jeng, I don't seem to understand what you said. When you said the one station at the office.
Yes.
When you say the one station at the office, what do you mean?
She is not going to the field.
Now, if she is not going to the field,
Yes.
if we are referring to Madam Ida Jallow,
Yes.
then how is it possible that she is maintaining a cash book if she is not going to the field?
No, she is having a GTR.
What is the rationale for giving a collector a cash book?
Because she is given a GTR, she have to record whatever she is collected in her cash book.
Now, are you saying that Madam Jallow doesn't go to collect tax
No,
in any jurisdiction?
no. She is stationed at the main campus, at the office.
At the office?
Yes.
So how does he collect?
He normally collect these combo residential allowances.
That what?
She normally collect combo residential allowances and this lease land property
Yes.
and this certificate of occupancy.
That is what she collects.
Yes.
So the lease land properties, these are people that come to her to come and pay, or how
Yes.
does it work?
Yes, they come to the office and pay.
So that is what she collects.
Yes.
And that is why she maintained a cash book.
Yes.
Council, you may proceed.
thank you. Now, we had the CEO, Jonga.
Yes.
He testified
Yes.
and said that all the collectors were asked to deposit the monies that they collect to the bank.
Yes.
What is your reaction to that?
That was correct.
But that's different from what you are saying. It's
Yes.
contrary to what you are saying.
Yes, it's different.
So how do you reconcile it?
Well, that was the way we operate anyway.
No.
Because-
I want you to shed light on these two inconsistencies. You have admitted
Yes.
that what the CEO Jonga said is true.
Very well.
Now, your previous statement is different from what Mr. Jonga said.
Yes.
So now, can you explain to us?
That is what I have just said. They are stationed at the office. So we decided.
No.
What they collect.
No, that's not my question. You had said clearly
Yes.
that they were not asked by the management
Yes.
to take the money to the bank.
Yes.
That's what you said.
Yes.
Now I had told you that what Jonga said is contrary to what you are saying. So Jonga said for all the people that were collecting revenue,
Yes.
they were asked to take the money to the bank. And you said, yes, that's true.
Yes, that is true.
So it means your statement is not true. Both cannot be true.
Of course, it is true because they were not asked to take the money to the bank.
But both cannot be true. Mr. Jonga said that is not correct. He said all revenue collectors were asked to pay the money to the bank. In fact, there were correspondences to that effect.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes, addressed to you as Director of Finance,
Yes, but
to
except-
make sure that all revenue collectors take the money to the bank.
That is correct.
You have seen those correspondences
Very well.
from Mr. Jonga.
Very well, yes.
So what your statement then would not be true. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Very well.
So what is your answer? Your statement cannot be correct.
Okay. Then,
Come again?
Then I agree.
You agree with that?
Yes.
Good. Now, if you agree with that, why was Madam Jallow not taking the monies that he collected to the bank?
Anyway, that was the way we operate.
That was the?
That was the way we operate.
That was the way you operate.
She was not asked to take the money to the bank.
By the Director of Finance.
Not only the Director of Finance,
Who else?
the Director of Finance and the CEO.
Mr. Jonga, you had already said what your statement is not correct.
Yes.
You yourself have already said it's not true.
Okay.
The witness, Madam Jallow, worked directly under you.
Yes.
Correct?
Very well.
Directly under you.
Yes.
And so therefore, you had received an instruction from the CEO that all monies collected must be taken to the bank.
That is correct.
So if you're operated otherwise, then you take responsibility. Unless I call the CEO, he's outside.
Yes.
So you take responsibility.
All right, no problem. But the CEO is aware that they were not going to the bank?
No, but just tell us that.
Yes.
You can, if you tell us that, then we can take that he is aware that they were not going to the bank.
Yes, very
Then
well.
we can take that.
Okay.
But if you say that he didn't give them instructions, that would not be true, because we have seen the correspondence.
That is correct.
So the CEO was aware.
Very well.
So the decision to have her not go to the bank is a decision taken by you and the CEO.
Very well.
That's what you are saying.
Yes.
Now, why did you do that? So all these monies are paid to you? He had collected between 2022
Yes.
to 2023
Yes.
an amount of $359,197.
Yes.
All these monies were not taken to the bank.
Yes.
Now, what were they spent on?
They were all spent on these payments,
What payments?
like cash power,
Go ahead.
payment of honorariums. I have the retirements. Anyway, all of them are retired. Then they are all posted in my cash book.
Do you have the vouchers as well?
Yes, the vouchers, they are all available.
You have all these vouchers as well.
Yes, very
When
well.
can you produce the vouchers?
Well, I have the summary here, and if I am given the time, we can take all the vouchers. These are the summaries of all their payment for 2022. 2022.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you have? It is typed?
Yes.
Can I please see what you have? So what is this?
These are payments done by the cashier, done by the collector.
These are payments done by
The collector.
the collector, Ida Jallow,
Yes. Posted.
for the amount for the period 2020 to 2023.
No, I was only able to extract for the year 2022.
2022.
Yes.
So this is all for 2022.
Yes.
And this should really explain the amount, the 4 million plus.
No, the 4 million plus is up to June 2023.
Yes. But this will be before, this doesn't cover the entire period.
No.
So how about the rest?
I can, when the data is at the office, so I must go back to the office and print it.
And then prepare
The rest.
this is your electronic cash book.
Yes.
Right, we will have this admitted. So who prepared this?
Mr. Jeng, did you submit your electronic cash book?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
It has been submitted
Yes.
to the commission, okay.
Yes.
Yes. So
Now, Council, why don't we do the needful? These are extracts from his cash book, and these transactions are accompanied by vouchers.
Yes.
So for ease of reference, can he extract the vouchers so that we admit them together to make it easier for us to refer? Because with only these extractions, we will not be able to ascertain
Yes.
whether there are documents actually evidencing receipts of payments
Yes.
or processing of these payments.
Yes.
To
May I just approach the
yes,
bench?
all right, thank you. Are we admitting this on the?
Honorable Chairperson, we will advise that we have the electronic printouts admitted, and then we can decide on the weight to be attached accordingly.
Council, very well.
The first is the Brikama Area Council account statement from the 1st of January 2022 to the 31st of January 2022. The second is the 2nd of January 2022 to the 28th of January 2022. The third is 3rd of January 2022 to the 31st of March 2022. The fourth is the 4th of January 2022 to the 30th of April 2022. You have the 5th of January 2022 to the 31st of May 2022, 8th January to the 31st of August, 1st September to the 30th of September 2022. We have the 11th of January to the 30th of September. th of January to the 31st of December. So please, Dr. Jeng, you can confirm the dates that it covers as well. Is that accurate, as I call them? Shall we apply to have them admitted into evidence as an exhibit?
the GL account, which is cash account, extracted from the witness. The witness is cash book, electronic cash book, Mr. Alagie Jeng, covering the period January to December, are hereby admitted as follows. January 1st, 2022 to 31st of January 2022. The 1st of February 2022 to the 28th of February 2022. The 1st of March 2022 to the 31st of March 2022. The 1st of April 2022 to the 30th of April 2022. The 1st of May 2022 to the 31st of May 2022. The 1st of June 2022 to the 30th of June 2022. The 4th of July 2022 to the 27th of July 2022. The 1st of August 2022 to the 31st of August 2022. The 1st of September 2022 to the 30th of September 2022. The 3rd of October 2022 to the 31st of October 2022. The 1st of November 2022 to the 30th of November 2022. The 1st of December 2022 to the 31st of December 2022. These are all extracts from the electronic cash book of Mr. Alagie Jeng, the witness. They are admitted in the bundle and marked as LGC/AJ/BKAC/014.
As the Commission places, we are grateful.
They are admitted in evidence as exhibit.
As the Commission places, we are grateful, Honorable Chairperson. Now, Director Jeng, these are expenditures for the period that it covers. And please increase your voice. But it does not explain the $4 million plus that the witness, Madam Jallow, gave you entirely. Correct? But it doesn't even explain any amount that is given to you by Madam Jallow because you don't have the vouchers to that effect. So you will trace all the vouchers.
Inshallah, yes.
But you have also confirmed that she gave you all the monies that she collected.
No, she don't give money direct to me.
She will sometimes
Make payments.
make payments.
Yes.
And other situations, give you the money.
For example, when we reconcile at the end of the week,
Yes.
sometimes there are cash balances,
Yes.
which is very, very minimal.
Yes.
So we will buy that, we will use that money to buy cash power,
Yes.
maybe on Friday for the weekend or on Monday.
Yes.
But all these monies are retired.
That's not the question.
Yes.
You had said that you have the records showing the retirement of all these monies.
Yes.
Where are those records?
You said I have the records?
Showing you retiring all these monies.
That are the payment vouchers.
Those are the payment vouchers that you will bring.
Yes.
Okay. Now, she said, let me read to you her statement. That that is the second paragraph. On the issue of the $4,359,197 queried by the 2022-2023 system audit report, claiming that the said revenue has not been traced in the Gazus Bank account. This could be right because the revenue I have been collecting in the year 2022-2023 has not been banked into the council's account, but rather spent, now I'm going to read word for word, so spent for council's expenses, such as payment of monthly salaries, part salaries, interest, vouchers, cash powers and other expenditures based on the instructions of Finance Manager Ba and Director of Finance. Now, sometime after payment for the said expenses, and if there is a balance left, I will have to hand it over to the Finance Director Ba or Director Jeng. Is that correct?
Yes, very well.
That is true.
Yes.
So whatever she does is under your instructions.
Yes.
Whether it's expenditure or monies that are outstanding and they give it to you.
Yes.
Now, do you have a receipt that you give him? Give her, sorry?
Pardon?
Do you give her a receipt?
No.
Why?
Because these are after reconciliation.
After reconciliation?
Yes. She will hand over the cash balance, which I just explained now. We will use it to buy cash power maybe during the weekend.
Yes.
Or early on Monday morning.
Now, how will you classify these monies that you take or the expenditures that you will authorize from the monies that is collected by either Jallow or the witness? How will you classify them? Are they impressed, or are these petty cash payments?
They are petty cash payments.
Petty cash payments.
Yes.
Now, let me ask that you be given the financial manual for local government.
Yes.
Yes. And if you turn to page 53,
Yes.
it has section 703, the heading petty cash payments.
Yes.
Page 53.
Okay.
It says the council will operate a petty cash float
Yes.
from which major expenses can be paid. The float should not exceed the amount prescribed and approved by the...
Sorry, it's not major, it's minor.
Oh, what is happening to my eyes?
Yes, please. Please take it again.
Yes, minor.
Yes.
Madam Chair, I'm getting old. The council
I
will
don't want to tell you.
yes, the council will operate a petty cash float from which minor expenses can be paid. Thank you, Madam Chairperson. The float should not exceed the amount prescribed and approved by the Chief Executive Officer. The Chief Executive is in consultation with the Director of Finance should set the ceiling on the amount and types of expenses that can be paid through petty cash. Do you see that?
Very well.
Now, do you have this procedure at the area council?
No, this was not followed.
This was not followed at all.
Yes.
No petty cash float, no approval from the CEO.
No.
Now it says the procedure 704, when a petty cash float is approved, a payment voucher is prepared in the name of the petty cashier and a check drawn for the approved amount. Do you see that?
Yes.
And that did not happen as well.
No.
Correct?
Very well.
B, the petty cashier will post this amount in the debit side of the petty cash book. We know none of this is followed, but we'll go through it one after the other. Do you understand?
Very well.
Now C, payments from the float will be made through petty cash vouchers approved by the Director of Finance. The float shall be replenished regularly by the amount of the payments made during the period, and petty cash vouchers entered on the credit side of the petty cash book fully analyzed. Do you even have a petty cash book? You don't?
No, we don't.
Now, at the time of the replenishment of the petty cash cashier, will submit to the senior accounts clerk or finance manager the petty cash book and related vouchers for verification. Do you see that?
Very well.
Now, if the senior accounts clerk or finance manager is fully satisfied with the entries and payments made, the reimbursement will be recommended. Now, the last paragraph G, a payment voucher will then be raised while following other due process. Now, this is how a petty cash system operates.
Yes.
But you had told the commission that none of this
Exists.
obtained in Brikama Area Council?
No.
Now, how do you justify that the money you received from her is payments were made out of those monies by way of petty cash payment?
We call it petty cash payment.
How you call it does not matter.
But in actual fact, it is not petty cash payment.
Now, what is it then?
These are not, because the rules or the procedures were not followed.
Madam Chairperson, any questions for this witness regarding this issue?
Mr. Jeng, you have told the Commission that the procedures were not followed.
Very well.
My question is, the witness, Madam Jallow, is not a cashier.
Okay.
No, it's not okay.
Yes, she is not a
Yes.
cashier.
Yes, she's not a cashier, right?
Yes.
Now, why was he allowed to do these payments on her own when she is a collector?
I think that is what I have just explained. I said that the decision was made by the CEO and the Director of Finance.
For her to be making the payments,
Yes.
even though she is not a cashier.
Yes.
Now, why did you decide that she should make the payments when you have cashiers under your department?
The decision was not correct. It was wrong.
It was wrong.
Yes, I agree.
Council, you may proceed.
Yes, Madam Chairperson, I will advise at this point, we don't have any questions for the witness either, Jallow.
Yes.
Unless you have questions for her.
Let me just ask this question. The payment of salaries, and she had referred in her statement that the monies she received, she pays monthly salary.
Yes.
So that was also not correct.
Yes, it was not correct.
Yes. And the other question is that these payments that she has been authorized to do are payments that are supposed to have been covered by the budget. Is that correct?
Yes, very well.
So why were you not following due process when all these payments, particularly payments for salary, part salary, impress, vouchers, these are all legitimate payments, right?
Yes.
These are all payments that are covered by the budget.
Yes.
These are expenditures that have been identified, costed.
Yes.
So why do you have to use the revenue, you understand, without following the proper process, referring back to your budget and making sure that the proper personnel handles these transactions?
Ma, this was an error.
It was an error?
Yes.
For how long? Because it is just not for 2022.
Yes, I
Is that not
understand.
correct?
Yes. This was the way, this was the system we inherited.
Yes, Mr. Jeng.
Yes, ma'am.
But you are a professional,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
You ought to have, even though you found a system, even whereas the system is in place, you ought to have made effort to change the system, you understand, in consonant with what you have learned as an accountant. Is that not correct?
That is very correct.
So now, would I be correct to say that the management decided to set up a system that will allow them to do things the way they want to without complying with rules?
No, it's not.
No, but you just said it's a system you found.
Yes.
Whether it is your management or an earlier management,
Yes.
it's the management.
Yes.
Is that not correct?
Very well. That is correct.
Thank you. Yes.
Any other?
Yes, let me just ask Madam Jallow. Madam Jallow, were you aware at any point in time, but before I even ask that, do you have any background in finance?
Finance, no.
Now, you said you joined Brikama Area Council in 2007.
17.
In 17. Okay, you got your diploma in 2007. I beg your pardon. You joined Brikama Area Council in 2017.
Yes.
And you did not have any background in finance.
No.
Now, how were you keeping these monies? Did they provide a safe for you in your office?
No, I used to keep them in my drawers.
In your drawer?
Yes.
For all of these amounts of money, you keep them in your drawer?
Yes.
Do you think that was correct or safe in terms of security-wise?
No, it was not safe.
But why didn't you raise that with your bosses?
You know, normally before we close, the money we collect, we used to do payments there. So the money we will left with will not be much.
Okay, can you please repeat that? I did not get that.
I say normally when we collect, we used to do payments there.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, the money, the cash balance that will be left will not be much also. Or sometimes also when we do this payment, when we are closing, we used to lock it in the drawer.
So now you told us that you had a book where you enter anything that you give out.
Yes.
Did you bring the book?
Yes, I bring it.
Can you please show it, Mr. Bojang? Can you please collect the book and let's have it admitted.
So this is the entry book that you were referring to
Yes.
last week
Yes.
concerning monies that are either taken from you or your expenses.
Yes.
And from which year to which year do you know?
2022. April.
For 2022.
Yes, April. October.
Interest. We applied to tender the entry book for 2022, which seeks to explain the monies spent or given to the debtor of finance by the witness Ida Jallow into evidence as an exhibit.
The entry book maintained by the witness, Madam Ida Jallow, covering the period 2022, evidencing transactions of monies expended and received, is hereby admitted in evidence and marked as LGC/IJ in brackets A/BKAC/004.
As the commission pleases. Do I proceed? Okay.
Yes, let me just, I have one more question. Now, Madam Jallow, you agree that it will be difficult for you to do a proper reconciliation because you do not have a financial background. Is that correct?
No, I do request. We normally do it every Friday at the end of the week. I do reconcile with them.
You do reconcile with them?
Yes.
No, the reason I ask is that you collect from certain revenue heads.
Yes.
Can you tell me what are the revenues that you collect at the level of the office?
Lease lands,
Yes,
occupancies,
yes,
KRA, that's the combo resident,
okay.
and normally the rate and tax also.
The rates and tax also?
Yes. If someone come for the approval to the CEO,
Yes.
you normally pay rates before they approve the documents.
Yes. But the receipts you have, do you have the different, you issue them with GTRs?
Yes.
They give you a GTR book?
Yes, they give me a GTR.
That you maintain?
Yes.
On all these revenue lines?
Yes. That's why I have the cash book.
All right. Thank you.
Now, just to conclude with you, Madam Jallow, you have started paying for expenses from the monies that you collect, and also handing over the outstanding balance to either Bah or Dr. Jeng since 2018?
Since 2022, when I took over.
So how about 2018?
2018, I was at the land rent in the market. So when I collect the money, at the end of the day, when I close, I go to the market master and hand over the monitor.
2019?
No, 2019, we do not have the land rent because that time the corona have started. So we stopped the land rent.
So were you collecting revenue in 2019?
No.
There was no, I have seen receipts here for 2019.
2019.
Yes, 28 August 2019, I have seen the receipt here. $16,000.
On land rent, huh?
I don't know, I'm just saying revenue. It doesn't matter whether it's land rent or any other revenue. But in your cash book, you will see 2019, there were collections throughout.
Yes, maybe it will be land rent because when the corona come, we stop the land rent.
No, but my point is why you were collecting revenue in 2019. Were you collecting revenue in 2019?
It can be possible because 2018.
It is possible because let me give you back your cash book so that you understand what I'm saying. You may be in a position to explain.
Yes,
Mr. Interpreter, can you please exchange, Mr. Interpreter, Zabuja, you can maybe exchange seats with Mr. Kamara so that we can easily converse with the camera.
Yes, this is land rent.
Land rent?
Yes, in 2019.
So in 2019 you were collecting revenue?
Yes, 18 and 19 maybe is land rent.
So what were you doing with the money?
When I was at the land rent, when I collect, at the end of the day, I will hand over the money to the market master.
In 2019?
In 2018
and who's
19.
that?
That one is Bunja Jadama.
Bunja Jadama?
Time, yes.
That's from 2018 to 2019. The monies are given to Bunja Jadama?
Yes.
2020?
No, I don't have any responsibility.
You don't what?
2020, I was not having any responsibility.
2021?
No.
So for 2020, 2021, you were not having any responsibility. Why was that? Do you know?
No, I was at the office assisting with Fadjaju. Maybe when he is off or out, I will assist. I was at the office assisting with Fadjaju. Maybe when he is off or out, so I will take over.
Now, when you give your money to the market master, what would he do with the money? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
Will he give you a receipt?
That's the principal cashier receipt.
That's the principal cashier receipt?
Yes.
But you don't know what he will do with the money that you give to him?
No.
So, Jeng, have you heard that? Is that how it operated at the time with respect to either Jallow and her market master?
Yes, he normally deposits the money at the bank.
At the bank?
Yes.
Would the market master have a cash book?
No.
So how would we know where the money is in the bank or not? What was going on in Brikama?
No, he deposits the money to the bank.
But would he have a cash book to show the evidence of deposit slip?
No.
Why?
Because normally when he deposits the money to the bank, he will go to the cashier. Then the cashier will give them their receipts.
Yes.
Yes.
We want to see all the receipts for 2018, 2019. You
Okay.
were there as Director of Finance 2018?
Yes,
And
very well.
2019?
Yes.
For all her collections,
Yes.
we want to see the corresponding deposit slips. Whosoever has the deposit slip, we want to see it. Can we see that?
Yes, even if you cannot see the deposit slip, we can trace them from the bank statements.
We will trace.
We get the figures.
We will trace these amounts.
Yes.
As they are collected by the witness in the bank statements. Is that what you're saying? That's not possible.
No, that is not possible.
Yeah.
Because normally it's many of the collectors.
Yes.
They will submit to their manager.
Yes.
Then the manager will take that money to the bank.
Yes.
Which is accumulated.
Yes.
Yes.
Now we need to know this period
Yes.
that she had collected and all the individuals that were given it to the, what is the market business name again?
Bunja Jarama.
For all the revenue creditors that were paying to Bunja Jarama from
Yes.
2018
Yes.
to 2019, we want you to give us that list. That's number one.
That is the market collection.
Yes. That's the list we need. And also the revenue that was collected within this period and evidence of it taken to the bank. Do you understand? Or how it was expended? When can we get this?
From 2018.
Yes, to 2019. Do you understand?
Yes.
When can we have this, sir?
By next week.
By next week. We will wait for you.
We will request that you get us the information by Monday.
Okay.
Monday next week.
All right.
And does Bunja maintain a cash book?
No, he did not.
Why?
Because he was not having a GTR. They only deposit the money to him, then he will take the money.
But then how would he, because he need to do a reconciliation with the collectors, then how would he do that? Where would be the entry evidencing if he has to send that to if he has to go to the principal cashier for him to be receipted?
If they submit to him, he will write their name and the amount.
Yeah, but that is why he needed a cash book, because if he writes the name and the amount, it will evidence that they have submitted to him.
Yes.
So there should be evidence of where he used to make the entries of each day's collection, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, so we need for you to get us whether it's a cash book, whether it's a choir book, where he used to do the entries.
I don't
because
think
that is the only way we can ascertain. Because aside from the GTRs that the collectors were using, that is the $10 receipt books. That's the only way we can ascertain that the GTR that was issued by the principal cashier corresponds with the GTR receipts, the number of GTRs that were used for a particular day, because it's a daily collection.
I don't think that is possible, because
So
the records were not kept.
Records were not kept.
No, that is the hard.
And you, as the finance director, you knew for a proper reconciliation, the market master ought to have a cash book to make entries. Because if you want to make referrals, how would you make referrals? How would you refer or cross-check?
That is correct. But it was not happening.
Thank you. Yes.
We applied to have the witness either Jallow discharged unless there are other questions for her, and we would wait for Dr. Jeng at the date given to him by the chairperson to bring the necessary vouchers, all the submitted documents that we have requested him to bring, so that we will proceed with this issue.
Yes, Mr. Jeng, you were requested also to bring for the 2022 extracts from your cash book, the vouchers, the corresponding vouchers for the expenditures. I hope you noted that. All right. So, Council, are you done with Mr. Jeng?
Yes, for today, because
Yes.
he has to bring the necessary vouchers for this amount, the 4 million plus, as queried by the auditors, and which he admitted,
All right.
and other supporting documents that we have requested.
Mr. Jeng, we hope to see you on Monday. You are discharged. Madam Jallow,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you for coming.
Thank
If
you.
we need any further clarification on any issue that we may come across, we might call you to come and help us clarify that.
Okay,
But
thank you.
in the meantime, you are discharged. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for coming.
Thank you.
All right. Can you please call in the next witness?
Good morning, Madam Witness. You can stand here. Okay, use this mic and make sure you speak close to the mic. Good morning and welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. What is your religion? What is your religion?
Muslim.
Can you speak louder?
Muslim.
Okay, in which language do you wish to make your testimony?
English. English.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Affirmation.
Affirmation. Okay. Madam Chair, the witness wishes to make an affirmation. Okay, use your right hand, raise your right hand into the air, and then repeat after me. I, Mariama Manga, do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare. Can you speak louder, please?
And truly declare.
And affirm that. The evidence. I shall give. Shall be. The truth. The whole truth. And nothing. But the truth. Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to you for us to proceed. Thank you.
Good morning, Madam Manga.
Morning.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Council, can you please proceed?
Yes, thank you very much. Please tell the Commission what your name is.
My name is Mariama Manga.
And your address?
From Fonyi Kanoma, Fonyi Bintankaranai.
And you work as a councillor?
Yes.
Since which year?
2013 to 2023.
Okay. Now, do you recall giving a statement to the investigators?
Yes.
I will show you a copy now. Tell us what your educational background is. You have gone to school?
I attended Albion Primary School. Then from there to Crab Island.
Yes.
And St. Joseph.
St. Joseph
Senior Secondary, yeah.
Which year?
2011.
2011. Now please go through the statement, your statement. Go through it. I think it's a 2-page statement. And tell us whether that is a statement you gave to the investigators.
Yes, this is the statement I give.
We apply to tender the statement of the witness, Mariama Manga, dated the 20th of May 2024 in the evidence as an exhibit.
The witness statement of Mariama Manga, dated the 28th of May 2024, is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit and marked as LGC/MM/BKAC/001.
As the Commission places. Now, which ward did you represent as a councillor?
Sibanor Ward.
Sibanor Ward. Were you part of any committee or committees at the level of the area council?
Yes.
Please tell us about that.
The education subcommittee, agriculture subcommittee, and market committee.
Were you having regular sittings, these committees?
Yes, we were having sittings.
Regular sittings?
Yes.
Let's say, for instance, the agricultural committee. How often do you sit?
The agriculture committee, no, we don't have regular sittings.
You don't sit?
We sit, but not always.
So how often do you sit?
Sometimes it takes us a month or even more than that.
Or more than a month or two?
Yeah.
Do you go for 6 months without sitting?
No.
You don't? Now, who's the chair of the committee?
The chairperson was Alagie So.
We will need you to increase your voice.
Alagie So.
Alagie So. Okay. And do you have any specific role in that committee?
I was a member.
Just a member. Who keep the files? The minutes of meetings?
All
Do you keep a
what I
file?
know is that the minutes are submitted to the. It was the secretary who used to submit the file, but I don't know who kept it.
Who is the secretary?
The secretary was here. I cannot recall.
We need you to increase your voice.
I cannot recall.
Is it because of the fact that you don't sit regularly, so you don't really know the people that you work with in the committee?
Yes, I cannot recall the secretary.
Is it because you don't sit regularly, that's why?
Yes.
That's the reason. So what are when you sit, what are the issues that you discuss generally at the level of the agricultural committee?
I can recall the last sittings we did. That was to tour all the vegetable gardens within the region.
To what? Tour?
Yes.
And then do
to
what?
visit the vegetable gardens within the region.
And then do what? After you tour
No,
these gardens, what do you do with it? What do you do?
I was part of the meeting, but I was not part of the team.
Yeah, but what is the purpose of the tour?
It was to go and know the problems in the garden.
And then?
The vegetable gardens and
After
their needs.
After which you will do what? Madam Manga.
Yes.
We need you to help us with some of your responsibilities. How you are serving the people. That's basically what I'm trying to ask here. How you are serving the people. You formed the agricultural committee for a reason. Is that not the case?
Yes.
And so we want to know how you are working towards achieving.
Yeah, that was what I remembered.
Now tell us some of the key issues that you were dealing with at the level of the agricultural committee.
The key what?
Some of the key issues that you are dealing with. Some of the things, if it is project, we need to know. If it is support to these women gardens or any form of agricultural initiative that you have a hand in by way of support of any kind.
I cannot remember any support that we have given to a garden.
Why is that?
Because of the committee was not active.
It was not active throughout the time you served. You served since 2013. And there are so many women gardens there, correct? So many.
Yes.
Within the Brikama Area Council.
No,
so many.
Yes.
Is that not the case?
Yes.
And you can't recall having any impact?
Yeah, before 2018, during my first term.
Yes.
Yeah, for that one, we used to give assistance to the women's gardens. So some of the women's gardens, we gave them money to buy seeds.
So 2018, moving forward? No.
2018, for that one, I cannot remember giving out anything to.
Do you know why there were no serious meetings and no serious initiatives?
No, I cannot.
You don't know. But as a councillor, you serve your people within this period. What do you think the problem was?
I cannot. I don't know what was the problem.
You should. You were elected. I'm sure you must have told your people some of the things that would probably make them to elect you as councillor, and then you serve them. Now it is time to tell the people what you have done for them.
Yes.
Do you understand? I'm not saying the lack of meetings was your fault, but we want to understand why there were no meetings, why there were no initiatives.
I don't know why there were no meetings.
You don't know?
Yes.
Anyways, let's move on to other issues. How about the education committee?
The education committee.
Please increase your voice.
Education committee, we
Yes.
give financial aid.
You what?
Financial aid.
Financial aid?
Yes.
To?
To the students.
Do you have those records? You don't have the records?
With me, no.
But
the records will be with the secretary, maybe with the secretary and the admin.
Madam Manga, there's a period wherein all the councillors were given this salibo every year. I mean, it's twice. The first is during Korite, the second during Tubaski. Do you recall this period?
Yes, I recall.
What can you tell us about that?
The honorarium, it was honorarium that was given to us.
It was?
Honorarium.
Honorarium?
Yes.
For doing what?
You know, I'm part of the market committee.
Okay.
So we used to go for this service in the field.
This service in the field?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we go with the collectors so that we can supervise them to collect, to do their collection properly.
We were told that this particular payment, it is just as a way of support because it was just the first time. That's why they called it the salibo. You do not do any work. It is not in relation to any work. It's just an issue of support for, as a way of salibo for the feast. Is that not the case?
We used to do work.
What kind of work do you do?
We used to go with the collectors in the market.
And then do what?
To supervise them so that they can do the proper
How much are you,
collection.
were you paid?
How much are we paid?
Yes, for this amount, for this period, for the corridor and the salibo, every month. How much would you be given? How much do you receive?
Sometimes we receive 5,000.
Yes.
I can say between 5 to 10,000 because I cannot recall the
Between five to $10,000.
Yes, actual amount.
And you think you deserve this?
Huh?
Do you think you deserve that?
Yes, that's what I think.
That's what you think. Let's go back to your ward committee level. You had said in your statement that is a second paragraph somewhere, 7th line, that Sibano ward was among the wards due for aid allocation, but there were some internal problems among some members of the ward development committee, which was as a result of the fraction within APRC party and no to alliance, and as such the treasurer and the secretary were not responding to my calls to discuss the issues regarding the ward allocation. So you were not given the ward allocation?
No, I didn't take it. I didn't take it.
You didn't take it, but you were allocated?
Yes.
You were asked to take it, but you did not take it. I don't understand.
Yes, I applied.
Yes.
And I was part of the 5 people whom were selected.
Okay,
Yes.
because you met the requirement.
Yes.
So why were you not allocated amount?
Because of the problem that you mentioned.
But what does the problem have to do with the allocation?
In the statement, maybe they made a mistake. It
Yes.
was only the vice chairperson and the secretary. When we call a meeting, the ward committee did not respond because that time they were saying that I was not their councillor anymore.
Okay.
So when I called for a meeting, they would not come. And I need to submit my last minutes to the council so that we will be able to have our money. So in that time, I couldn't have those minutes. So that was the problem. I asked the Director of Finance to hold the money until they are ready to respond. Because even if they transfer the money to the account, I alone cannot implement that money. We should work it together with the ward committee. So I'm transferring the money to the ward account. That's why I asked her not to transfer it until when they are ready. So whenever they are ready, I can ask her to transfer the money to the account.
Do you know whether it was transferred at a point in time?
Do
you know whether it was transferred?
No.
At any point in time?
The money was not transferred.
Was not transferred? Okay. And which year was this? Do you recall?
It was 2021.
2021?
Yes.
Now, back to the issue of the Salibo, you have your statement and the last paragraph concerning the issues for discussion. You said on the issue of an honorarium payment, this was given to all the councillors as support in a form of Salibo. You have said that. Correct?
In the form of Salibo?
In your statement.
No. When they asked me,
let me give you your statement again. Please read that part, the last page where you said on the issue of the honorarium payment.
Yes.
Please read it loud.
Okay, you said I will now. On the issue of an honorarium payment, this was given to all the councillors as support in the form of Salibo.
Go ahead.
This was a gift we had been receiving in different amounts, ranging from 5,000 to 10,000 for both Tabaski and Korite Feast during my tenure as councillor.
Yes.
I understand that the idea was not a general council decision. This was something that councillors discussed and approached the chairman for it.
So this was what you said. Do you see that?
I see that, but yeah.
No, say what you have to say.
I said I see this, but I didn't mention any Salibo there. That's what I want to say.
No. I gave you your statement. You have been to school. You can read, you can write. You looked at the statement. I had asked that you take your time to go through the statement.
Yes.
So if you have seen anything contrary to what you have, then you would have said to them that this is not what I said. And you signed the statement.
Yes, I signed it.
You were given a copy. You were given a copy. All the witnesses were given copies.
I was given a copy. Yeah.
Yes. So why are you changing the story now? This is what you said. Is it not the case? And this is very, very consistent. It's the same with what we know obtained. So is this not how it happened?
Yes.
Is this not what happened?
Yes, we are receiving this amount.
Yes. Were you part of the councillors that approached the chairman?
No.
You are not. But you know some councillors approached the chairman.
To my knowledge, I don't know.
But you said that in your statement.
I don't know that.
Any questions for this witness?
Yes. Yes, Madam Manga. You've told us just now that you told someone at the council, and you referred to the person as she, that your disbursement, that is your ward allocation, should not be paid. This was in 2021, right?
Yes.
That it should not be paid into the ward council account. Now, do you think that decision was right?
Yes, that's what I think. That's why I told them not to send the money.
But you are representing a whole community, right? And there are issues that the community is grappling with, right? Ranging from so many different issues. Is that correct? Don't you think it would have been right for you to have allowed the money to be paid into the ward account, and then you people sort out your differences so that the people that elected you would have benefited from that ward allocation? Don't you think that would have been the right thing to do?
Yes.
Because if the money was in the ward account, you would have pushed to make sure that your differences are solved so that you will use the money to implement some of the challenges that you have as a ward. Is that not correct?
That could be, but the issue was not solved until my time was over.
No, what I'm saying, we are saying two different things. I am saying that was it not an error on your side not to have allowed the money to be paid into your ward account? Because if the money was there, you would have been able to sit down and resolve the differences for the purpose of spending the money on the projects that your people have identified. Because you submitted a project.
True.
Is that not the case?
Yeah, that's true.
You submitted a project. So why would your difference make the entire people that voted for you suffer?
Yeah, that's true. I see your point.
You see the point now?
Yeah.
So you now see that the differences that, you understand, the political class have, it has a very negative impact on the people that vote for you. Because when you have your differences, the people suffer as a result. Is that not correct?
I was not seeing that, definitely.
Sorry?
Because I said I was not seeing that.
Yes. From 2018 to 2021, that was the only allocation that was supposed to have been given to Sibano.
Yes, that was the only project.
But are you aware that every year the council is supposed to have given the ward allocation for its developmental purpose projects that they have at the ward level?
Yes. During 2013 to during my first term, we did not benefit from any project.
When did your first term end?
The only project.
No, when did your first term end?
That was in 2017.
Oh. That's not within our mandate. So we start at 2018.
Yes.
So that was the only amount that was identified for Sibano Road.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that all for this council?
That will be all for this witness, Madam Chair.
Now, Madam Manga, do you think the money being paid, did you do any work to deserve this money being paid to you?
Which money?
That is this honorarium that you said you were being paid by council.
Yes, as a market committee.
As a market committee?
As a market committee, yes. We used to go for test collection.
But
in the market.
you as a councillor, you are not a collector.
Yes.
So I am asking in that context, you are not a collector. How would you be entitled to have monies paid to you as honorarium when you are not the one actually doing the job?
Well, I don't know it that way during that time.
Thank you. Madam Manga, you are hereby discharged. If we need to call you to clarify for any issue that we may come across, we will do so. And thank you for coming.
Can I go?
Yes, you may go. Is there any other witness that we need to call before?
Yes, there is a witness.
Yes, can you please call the witness, Mr. Boja?
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. For your comfort, you can place those items on top of the table and then hold on to this mic. Okay, thank you. What is your religion? Can you speak louder into the mic?
I'm a Muslim.
Okay. In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
I can do my version in English.
Okay. Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
The Holy Quran.
Okay. Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. You hold the Holy Quran then by your right hand side and then repeat after me. I, Mamadou Bojang, do swear that I'll speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to you for us to proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bojang.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Council, can we proceed?
Yes, please. Good afternoon, Mr. Witness.
Good afternoon.
Sorry. Okay. Could you kindly please tell the Commission your names?
My name is Mamadou Bojang.
What is your address?
I live in Jambur Village, Combo South.
Okay. Do you remember making a statement with the investigators of the Commission?
Yes, I do.
Registrar, kindly show the witness his statement.
If you don't mind, I have my own copy here.
Pardon? Sorry?
I said, if you don't mind, I have my own copy.
You have your own copy?
Yes, I came with it.
Okay, that's fine. So is that a statement that you made with the investigators?
Yes.
And you still go by the contents of the statement?
Exactly.
Okay. Madam Chair, we apply to tender the statement of Mr. Mamadou Bojang, dated the 22nd of August 2024, into evidence as an exhibit.
The witness statement of Mamadou Bojang, dated the 22nd of August 2022, is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit and marked as LGC/MB in brackets A/BKAC/001.
Ask the Commission, please. Mr. Bojang, were you serving in any of the committees?
Yes.
And you're the ward councillor of Sanyang Ward?
Exactly.
Now, kindly tell us the committees you've been serving in at Brikama Area Council.
I served in the contract committee, also served in the finance committee. I also served in the market committee, but I don't stay long in the market committee. I think I only attended one meeting in the market committee.
Okay. During your time when you serve as the deputy chairperson in the market committee, what are some of the developments? You just said that you attended one meeting not long ago.
Yeah, actually, my first meeting with the market committee, we recognized that we need to go around the market as a committee to know the problems affecting the market and any other issues, about the market. Then we, as a committee, we decided to write to the chairman or wrote to the chairman, which we did, but we didn't have any response from him formally, which I deemed is not necessary. And then I was against that. I tried to emphasize it to the chairman to make sure the chairman of the market committee, I emphasize it to him to make sure the chairman of the Brikama Area Council to reply to us formally as we wrote to him formally, which did not take place. So I distanced myself from attending any meetings based on that reason.
But you were the deputy chairman.
I was, yes.
So you wrote to the chairman of Brikama Area Council because you didn't have any response, then you stay away from attending meetings.
Yeah, I follow up with my immediate boss in the committee on several occasions for the chairman of Brikama Area Council to reply to us formally as we wrote to him formally.
Who was the chairman of this market committee?
It's B.O. Nyasi, Pangansu, B.O. Nyasi, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and that does not happen, so I don't want to associate myself in such operations.
As in you don't want to associate yourself with the market committee?
No, it's not with the market committee, but in the way and the manner we begin it. To me, it doesn't tell well, so I don't want to be part of anything that will not be formalized, at the time. That was my reason, actually.
For leaving the committee?
For abstaining myself from attending any meetings of market committee meetings.
Okay, during the short time that you serve as the deputy chair, were there any activities going on, such as going to the market to collect revenue with the revenue collectors?
No, I've never.
Okay. So, could you tell us if your ward was one of the wards that benefited from the ward allocation?
No, my wards didn't benefit from any ward allocation.
Okay, so how about the geology funds?
The geology fund too, I did not benefit. I was among the wards, my ward was among the wards that should benefit from the geology fund. But during the disbursement of the fund, it falls in the rainy season. And my project intended for that fund was to rehabilitate the Tanje Lamsar Road. And then based on that, I was told that, in the rainy season, we cannot do the work. So they didn't give me the money. They said I should wait until after the rainy season, and then mine will be paid for that project.
I don't understand. Your ward was among the 5 wards that were allocated the funds.
Yes.
But it wasn't disbursed to you because it's rainy season.
Yeah, because my project is about road rehabilitation.
Okay. Are you part of the selection committee for these funds to be disbursed to these council?
No.
I understand there is a committee, selection committee, for the allocation of funds to these wards.
No, I'm not part of it. It is not to my knowledge.
Okay. So, sorry. Let's move to the issue.
Sorry, let me just ask before you. Now, Mr. Bojang, you said you resigned from being deputy chairperson at the market committee because you wrote to the chairman of the market committee and you did not receive response. Can we have the copies of the letter you wrote to the chairman?
No, not actually. I didn't say that I resigned. I said I abstained myself from attending any market committee meeting.
Yes, so now we are asking for you to provide to the commission the letter that you wrote to the chairman?
It was not me who wrote that letter. It was the secretary of the instruction from the committee generally was given to the secretary.
Yes, Mr. Bojang, we understand.
So I think I didn't have the letter. I think the secretary, the then secretary to the market committee, probably may have that letter, but I didn't have.
Now,
anything.
Mr. Bojang, listen. I am instructing you to provide the letter to the commission.
I can contact the.
Listen. I am instructing you to provide the letter to the commission by Wednesday. All right? Okay. And you said you resigned as chairperson, as deputy chairperson, because you were not responded to. When the committee was not responded to when they wrote to the chairman, right? Is that what you said?
I didn't say that I resigned.
You said you abstained.
I said I abstained myself from attending any committee meeting of market committee.
So now, did you write to the committee indicating that you are abstaining and giving reason why you will not be attending the meetings?
No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it formally, but I informed every one of them, including the chair of the market committee.
But how would we know that you informed the chairman if there is no written evidence to that effect?
That's the truth. I swear to the Holy Quran. I just say what I did.
We don't dispute the fact that you swore to the Quran. But you said your premise is that you abstained from going to meetings of the committee because a letter was not responded to by the chairman, right?
Exactly.
That was formal.
Exactly.
Was it not formal?
Exactly.
So why would you decide, as a councillor, which is part of your responsibility,
exactly,
to give your reasons for abstaining from the market committee verbally? Why?
Exactly. I should have done that, as you said. That will be the proper way and the proper justification of my actions. But unfortunately, I didn't do that.
So it was wrong for you not to
Yeah, I accepted it is wrong.
All right. Council, you may proceed.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. Bojan, then we move to the last issue on your statement. That's the issue of the honorarium, or otherwise called the Salibo support. Do you have any idea how it came about?
Actually, I didn't have any idea how it came about.
But you were receiving the support?
I would like to confirm first, and if I have seen any document that my name is reflected on, I would accept it and then take responsibilities.
You have your statement, and you stated in your statement that you've been receiving the honorarium.
Yeah.
Which is otherwise called as Salibo support or Salibo or some form of support that you will receive or the councillors will receive during FIST. And FIST, to be precise, Tobaski and Korede.
Yeah, maybe that can be reflected in my statement.
Okay, now can you kindly go through your statement?
No, I'm not denying the fact that because I also asked the investigators whether my name is on the paper, and I asked them to provide me if they have the list, because they told me that, I don't know if my memory serves me well, they told me that it's about 36 councillors who received that honorarium. And then I asked whether my name is on the list. And then I also asked if they can provide me the list, but they said when I face the commission, they may provide me the list.
Mr. Boja?
Yeah?
I would like you to go through your statement. First page, the last paragraph. Okay. Could you kindly read that portion, the portion that starts with on the issue of honorarium payment?
On the issue of honorarium payment to councillors, this was support given to all the councillors to support ourselves during the Tobaski and Korite feast. We had been receiving this support.
Louder, please.
we have been receiving this support.
Yeah, turn to the last page. Just complete the paragraph.
From council during the period under review, the amount that we had been receiving must be between the range of 5 to 8,000.
Clear. So this is your statement.
That's my statement, yes.
That you've been receiving it.
Exactly.
So now you cannot come here and start saying unless you confirm, when really you wrote it on your statement.
Exactly.
So you've been receiving it.
That's what is in my statement, but I would also prefer if the commission could make me a favor also to
Mr.
see.
Bojang?
Yeah,
Whose statement is this?
it's mine.
And you went through it. By the way, I want to serve you with what we had, and it's all the same, by the way. But what did you say? It is your statement, you have it, and you confirm the contents of the statement.
Exactly.
So anything that is written there,
Exactly.
you know exactly what it is.
It was my words.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So your words on the statement versus your words right here. So what else do you need to confirm on that one?
I think it.
What sort of confirmation do you need?
Because I made mention it to the investigators to provide me the list. They said when I come here, if I raise it up, I may be shown the list. That's what they told me. That's why I want to see the list.
Sorry.
I'm not against my own statement.
Mr. Bojang.
Yes.
It is not for us to show you anything.
Oh, okay.
All right?
All right.
It is for you to tell us whether you received it or not. You swore to the Quran, right?
Exactly.
Now the question is, did you receive or you did not receive any money as a form of honorarium paid to you during the period that you serve as councillor?
Already I've just...
I said, answer the question. Did you receive or you did not receive?
It's possible I received it.
No, that is not the answer. I am asking you a direct question. Did you receive?
I may not know, but it's possible. As far as I was told by the investigators.
Mr. Bojang,
yes.
There is nothing like it is possible. Because you served as councillor.
Exactly.
And you know whether you have received or not. You see, there is no point to start showing dishonesty in your evidence.
Exactly.
If you receive, you know whether you have received. And if you did not receive, it would not have been an issue. Is that not correct?
Exactly.
So why do you want to take us round?
Sorry for taking you around, if you...
Because your evidence, just listen, your evidence is pretty straightforward. So why do you want to complicate it?
Yeah.
It is the same question we have asked from each councillor that sat where you are sitting down.
Exactly.
Yes. So now, did you receive any honorarium?
I'll stick to my own statement as far as I am the one who said it and confirmed it.
So, which is to say you received honorarium, correct?
That is what is in my statement.
Is it correct?
That is what is in my statement.
Now, I am asking you, is that what you are assuming, that you received honorarium?
I'm not assuming, but that is what is in my statement.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Going by your statement, you received this honorarium. How much were you receiving for the first time you received it? How much did you receive?
I didn't know.
So, you've been receiving it according to your statement, which you wrote.
Yes.
Thank you. How much did you receive for the first time?
I actually didn't know.
Were you receiving it over the counter or via bank transfers?
All my tenures at the Pekama Area Council, I receive all money paid to me on the table.
You receive it on the table?
Yes, at the council.
And there is a document to that effect that you signed receiving this honorarium?
Actually, any money that we received at the council also, there must be a list, that you must sign before taking the money.
So you were okay in just calling you, whether you know it is for honorarium or not, but you will just receive the money and you will just sign against it.
Exactly.
So that's what you do. It doesn't matter where the money has come from and what it is for, or whether you've worked for it.
Yeah, because the general, let me not prolong this.
Please, I need the answer loud. I didn't hear that. You've been receiving it regardless of any work. You just sign against it because you're receiving it over the counter.
Yes.
And you know without working for it, it's wrong to receive that particular honorarium.
You should not receive a money that you don't work for.
What does that mean?
It's wrong.
It's wrong.
Yes.
Thank you. Unless if there is any further question with regards to that, I have no further question.
Now, Mr. Bojang, the issue about the geology fund, were you aware that, before I ask that question, how much was designated for Sanyang Ward?
I think if my memory serves me well, it's between 1.5 to 2 million.
Now, when you submitted your project proposal, this was in 2022, right? When did you submit your project proposal?
I cannot remember. I think we were told that, there is a fund at the council for, from the geology.
For which year? We want to know.
It's between 2020 to 2021. Because 2022, I resigned from the council.
2022, you resigned?
Yes.
Okay, so it should be?
It's between 2020 to 2021.
2020?
Yeah.
2020, was there any payment made? Did you discuss anything at council level for disbursement of the geology fund? Were you informed, or did you have any meeting at the level of council?
No, I said I was informed.
So you didn't have a council meeting where these issues were discussed? You were just informed?
The geology fund?
Yes.
I think the geology fund was discussed at the council.
So you recall that it was discussed at council level?
Yeah, yeah, of course, such a magnitude of money and also what belongs to the council.
Now, when you gave the project to the council and they said they cannot disburse the money because it's rainy season, you think it was correct for them not to have disbursed the money because it's an entitlement for the ward? Do you think it was correct for them not to have disbursed the money, which should be at the ward's account?
I think they should disburse the money, and then the committee can.
Did you ask them to disburse the money to your account, even though they have told you that it's rainy season?
No, I don't emphasize it, but I was not happy with it.
So when you were not happy with it, why didn't you write to them that because it's an entitlement to the ward, because these are the wards that are supposed to benefit, it's one of the wards that are supposed to benefit from the geology fund.
Exactly.
So whether it is rainy season or dry season, that is not supposed to be the business of council.
Exactly.
Because it's the ward that owns the money.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So why didn't you write to them?
I have the strong belief that, what they told me, they will keep their promise.
So up to the time you left, it was not disbursed to the ward account?
No.
How much, by the time you left, how much was the balance in the ward account?
No, we didn't have a ward account because we were trying to have a ward account when that issue of the geology fund came.
So if you did not have a ward account, so it was then correct for the council not to have given you the money because they would not have anywhere to put the money. Is that correct?
No, what I mean is before that issue came, we didn't have any ward account.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. I said you did not have the account, and that is why, probably that is the reason why the council did not disburse the money to your account, because if you had an account, they ought to have disbursed it into the account.
Yeah, but they didn't tell me that. What they told me, that's what I've stated.
So you didn't know that you needed to have an account?
The ward account?
Yes.
Of course, the money needs to be paid to the ward account.
So prior to you being told in 2021,
exactly,
prior to that period, the ward did not have any account?
The presentation was done, and then,
No, I'm asking the question. Prior to that discussion on the geology issue, the
Yes.
geology fund issue,
Exactly.
the ward did not have an account?
No, with me, no.
With you?
No.
Why?
We were working on it.
When were you elected?
In 2018.
So from 2018 to 2021, the ward did not have an account?
No.
So there were no projects?
There were no council projects, but I did projects from my own end.
So you use your personal account to run the projects, right?
I don't use any personal account to run any project because I'm not giving any money from any end.
But you said you run some projects.
Yes.
So how were you running the project if you don't have account?
I run projects from my own
That is what I'm saying.
From my own expense.
That is what I'm saying. So I said you run your project from your own personal accounts. Is that not the case?
Maybe not accounts, but from my own money.
So you were not keeping your money in the account?
I have my savings.
Can you provide your details of all your personal accounts that you have over the period to the registrar?
At the time, I didn't have my own personal
From 2018 to the time you left, we will want you to provide us with your accounts.
My personal account?
Yes, by Wednesday.
No, I didn't have any personal account at that time.
You didn't have any personal account?
No.
You didn't have any salary account?
I have a current account when I was working with the police, and I moved with the same current account, yes, at the GT Bank.
Yes,
I don't know whether I can still recover that account.
Yes, you can recover the account. We will give the details to the registrar, and we'll have the statement of that account.
Okay.
All right, up to the time you left. The statement should cover 2018 up to the time you left as a councillor.
I don't get you.
The statement should cover 2018 to the time you left as councillor.
My current account?
Yes.
My current account was only functioning when I was working with the police.
Where were you receiving your salary?
I said all money paid to me were paid to me on the table. I never received any money from the council, from the bank. Because the reason is, my money at the council, any money that I received from the council, the greater part of that money, I gave it out to people even before I leave the council premises. Okay. And almost every councillor at the council can attest to that.
I understand that, Mr. Bojang. So give your details to Mr. Kamara, the registrar, for that current account. All right? By Wednesday.
Okay, I'll do that, inshallah. I'll contact the bank.
Is that all?
That will be all for this witness, Madam Chair.
Just short, quick clarification. Why did you resign in 2022? I
resigned in 2022 and contested for the parliamentary elections.
Right. Okay then. But then the only committees that you serve are the market committees and the market committee and any other committee?
The contract committee also.
Contract committee?
Yes.
Why were you having regular meetings at the contract committee?
Yes.
How regular?
Excuse me?
How regular?
I think I'm more punctual with contract committee.
So not you being punctual, I mean the contract committee having regular meetings. Were they having regular meetings?
Yes.
How often?
Almost any month, every month of the...
At least once?
Yeah, at least once every month or twice every month.
Twice in the month?
Yes.
All right. That's all for us.
Thank you.
Mr. Bojan,
Yes.
thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You are discharged, but in the event that we will need you to clarify certain issues,
Okay.
we will call on to you to do so.
Thank you, ma'am.
So thank you so much. So you can liaise with the registrar. Is that all, Council?
Another witness, I believe.
So is it time for break? Can we take the next witness before we go in for break?
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Registrar, can you please call the next witness?
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. You may kindly place your hat on the table and then hold on to the mic. What is your religion? Can you stand here and face the camera? In which language do you wish to make your testimony? Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation? Okay. Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Can you hold the Holy Quran by your right hand side and then repeat after me? I, Ansubi Nyasi, B.O. Nyasi, swear that I will speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to you for us to proceed. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Nyasi.
Yes, good afternoon, ma.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Council, can we please proceed?
Yes, thank you very much. Please tell the commission your name.
My name's Ansubi Onyas.
And to B.O. Nyas.
Yes.
Your address?
Birkama Nema.
Your educational background?
O level.
O level.
Yes.
That's not your background. So just give us your background.
My background, I started school from Birkama Primary School.
Okay.
To Kampama Primary School.
Right.
Then later I proceeded to Basse St. George's Primary School.
Yes.
And I came back to Kampama Primary again.
Yes.
From Kampama Primary to Methodist Preparatory. From Methodist Preparatory to Muslim High School.
All right. Do you recall giving a statement to the investigators of the commission?
Yes.
Now we will give you a copy.
Okay.
You go through it. It's a 2-page statement.
Okay.
And you tell the commission whether that is the statement that was obtained from you.
Okay.
Please go through it.
Yes, this is it because it's bearing my signature.
It has your signature.
Yes.
And you have gone through it.
Yes.
And you confirm that these are the...
Yes, I have a copy of it.
You have a copy as well.
Yes.
Thank you very much. We apply to tender the statement of the witness Ansu B.O. Nyas.
It's Nyas, not Nyasi.
I said Nyas.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you for also reminding me that's Nyas. The date is 23rd of August 2024 into evidence as an exhibit. The witness identified the statement as his.
The witness statement of Mr. Nyas, dated the 23rd of August 2024, is admitted in evidence as an exhibit and marked as LGC/ABON/BKAC/001.
As the commission places. Now, you are a former ward councillor of Brikama Area Council?
Yes. Nyambai Ward.
Go ahead.
Nyambai Ward.
Nyambai Ward.
Yes.
And you served between?
2018 to 2023.
2023.
Yes.
You were a member of some of the subcommittees?
Yes, chairman of the market committee and
youth and sports.
Member of the youth and sports committee and a captain member of
development committee.
Yes.
Now we had a witness just before you were called. His name is Momodu Bojang.
Yes.
You know him?
Yes.
You work together at the level of the market committee?
Yes, for a short time.
For a short time, why?
Because he has been coming and later he decided to desist from coming.
Do you know why?
No.
No, he testified and he said the committee wrote to the chairman. Is it Sirifo Sonko?
Chairman, yes. Chairman was Sirifo Sonko.
Yes, to the council chairman, and then there was no response. Is that correct?
I cannot remember.
You should recall you were the chairman of the committee.
Well, because he was not regular.
No, I'm now asking you. Was there a response from the chairman Sirifo Sonko when you wrote to him?
The only thing I can remember is we wrote to either the chairman or the CEO for a conductor to the markets of West Coast, Area Council's interest.
Was there a response?
No.
That is the bottom line.
Yes.
Now,
Sorry, Council. I think if I can recall, Mr. Bojan said he wrote to the chairman, that is Mr. Nyas, not the chairman of the council, but he, chairman.
No, I never received a letter from him.
Is that
the evidence?
Is the chairman?
Yes,
okay.
The chairman.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
But you're also right. He also followed up with him.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you. So that is. Do you have the letter?
Letter of what?
That was written to the chairman, Sirifo Sonko?
No.
You don't have the letter. Why?
Because I gave instruction to the secretary to write and take it to the chairman.
Who was the secretary?
Aliu Kedabo.
Aliu Kedabo.
Yes.
Now, what was the letter about?
Request for the touring of the markets.
Request for?
Request for touring of markets in West Coast.
Touring of the markets?
Yes.
In West Coast region?
Yes.
And now, Mr. Bojang said he followed up with you, but there was no response as well, so that was the reason why he abstained. Is that correct?
That's what he said.
Now we are putting that to you.
I don't know why he did not come. He stopped coming.
No. I'm now telling you what he said. It's for you to respond to that, whether that's true or not. Was he making follow-ups with you?
No, I don't know whether what he said.
Mr.
It's not true.
Yes.
No.
Was he making follow-up with you?
No.
That is a direct question. We request a direct answer.
He did not make any follow-up with me.
Okay. But were you continuing as the chairman of the market?
Yes, after for some time, then the committee was dissolved.
When was it dissolved?
2022.
It was dissolved entirely?
Yes.
Did they form a new committee?
The market committee.
Was a new committee formed?
Yes.
After it was dissolved, did they reconstitute another committee?
Yes.
Immediately?
Not immediately.
How? When?
After a while.
What is after a while? Or when is after a while?
After dissolving the committee, the following council sitting.
We don't know because you guys don't sit regularly. You guys will take 6 months without sitting.
No, 6 months is too much.
Okay, what is not too much?
2 months.
2 or 3 months?
Yes.
The idea is you don't sit regularly. But let's just proceed with other issues. Now, do you have the market committee's file?
The file.
Who will be in custody of this file?
There is no file. After the meeting, after the meeting, the minutes are taken to the chairman. Then the chairman will forward it to the CEO.
So, but you guys don't have a file. You guys don't even have a copy of the minutes, the correspondences that you do.
If there is any, it should be with the secretary.
No, there is none because you said there is none.
Oh.
Why wouldn't you don't have that file?
They are normally kept by the secretary.
Have you ever engaged in revenue collection whilst you're working as?
Revenue collection once. That was the reason of dissolving the committee.
That was the reason of?
Dissolving the market committee.
Why? Why would that be the reason?
Because they said we are not supposed to collect revenue. Councillors,
you went out to collect revenue?
No, you know, during Tobasi and Korite,
yes,
we normally demarcate the streets around the market.
Yes.
For this winter.
Yes.
So we have been going there. Then there was no. We were going there. Then there was no this thing collector to take care of the receipt book. Then the DF handed over it to me.
To you?
Yes.
When was this?
2022.
2022.
Yes.
And you went and collect revenue and then give it back to the Director of Finance.
To the DF, yes.
To Director of Finance. That's Jeng.
Yes.
How much do you recall? Did you guys collected?
About 15,000.
And then you were informed by who? Who informed you to not collect revenue anymore?
CEO.
The CEO. That's Chonga.
Yes.
And since then, you have never engaged in any form of revenue collection.
No.
You have never accompanied.
No.
The revenue collectors, even at the time of Tobaske Okorite.
No.
So when the witnesses come here and they say that they were accompanying revenue collectors by virtue of the fact that they are assigned to the market committee, that would not be correct. That's wrong.
Maybe they are the finance committee members.
No, you are the chairman. I'm talking about the market committee. That would not be correct.
No, the market committee, we never follow anybody.
Yes.
For collection, no.
So when you were paid,
I did not, and I'm not aware of.
You are the chairman. If you do not do it, then it means it is not done, and whosoever does it, you're not doing it in an official capacity.
Yes.
So it was not done.
Okay.
Is that not the case?
Yes.
So for the monies that were paid to the councillors,
yes,
by way of salibo, ranging from $5,000 to $8,000 to $10,000,
yes,
every Korite and Tobaski.
Yes.
They don't work for it.
No.
They don't work for it.
No.
Good. And
no, I did not work for it. The one I took, I did not work for it.
Mr. Is it Nyas?
Yes.
If you do not work for it,
yes,
at the level of the market committee,
yes,
who do you know as a councillor who worked for that money?
The finance committee members.
The finance committee they work for the money?
They say no.
That's my question.
They have been going for collection with the collectors.
But they have been going for collectors with the collectors?
Yes.
But the CEO had already said that they should not do that.
Maybe.
Yes, the CEO had already told you at the market committee that it's not your responsibility.
No, during the collection I was doing before the dissolvement of the committee.
Yeah, yes.
It's different from the ones the finance committee was doing with the collectors. So
why is it different?
Because they were going round to businesses and compounds.
Let's be more precise. For the ones that are in the market committee,
yes,
they did not work for this money.
No.
Okay, let me just stop it at that until we have the finance committee. We've already interviewed them. Yeah. So why would you be paid if you don't work for it?
Pardon?
This Salibo money.
Oh.
How did it come about then?
The Salibu money, during Korite, we were called...
And Tobaski.
Yes, you know,
Yes.
Korite comes first before Tobaski.
Yes.
We were called and given the money as honorarium, as they said.
Yes.
Yes.
As they said, but that would not be honorarium.
No, I signed and took the money. Everybody, all the councillors round the board.
But you understand it's a way of Salibo assisting you people to just for the festive period.
Yes, kind of.
You know that is the, so the idea of the honorarium is not correct. It's not true.
Kind of.
There's something like kind of. We must have a definitive answer.
The idea of honorarium.
Yeah.
For me, I don't work for any
Yes.
money that
Yes.
should be given to me.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the councillors that approached the chairman, do you know some councillors approached the chairman? Do you know who? Are you part of it?
Sometimes I'm part of it.
I don't understand what you mean. Sometimes
I don't always go for it. I go with them sometimes.
you go with the councillors.
Yes.
To the chairman.
Yes.
For what? To be given this benefit.
Yes.
Why would you do that?
Because they come after me to go to accompany them.
And who are these councillors? Please give us the names of the people that you have gone with.
I can't remember all of
them. No. You don't have to remember all. The ones you remember, when they come, they will remember others.
No, I cannot remember them.
You what?
I cannot remember the councillors I used to go with.
No, you have to. You can. If you're going there sometimes to approach the chairman, you should know who you accompany. Who asked you to go? Or were you the ringleader? Were you the one who came up with the idea?
No.
Who came up with the idea?
We found the idea in the council.
Yeah, but when you accompany them, who will call you to tell you, Zanyas, let's go and meet the chairman to ask that we be given this Salibo because it's correct autobasket. I don't think you want to shoulder the entire blame. You have admitted you used to go to the chairman.
Yes,
if we don't have names, it means you will be the one to have the entire blame. And I think it's not fair because it's not only you.
Yes, it was not only me.
Yeah, who else?
I cannot remember those who were there.
How many people?
Sorry.
I have the list.
About sometimes.
Do you recall Lamin Banjang?
Lamin?
Lamin Banjang. Is it Banjang?
No. Who is Lamin Banjang?
Aliu Dabo?
Aliu Dabo, yes.
Did he accompany you people?
Aliu, no.
Musa Dabo?
Bala Musa?
Yes.
No.
Ismaila Jallow?
Ismaila.
Yes.
Ismaila will not follow us there because Ismaila was not in good terms with the chairman.
With the chairman?
Yes.
Okay, we'll mark that. Mamadou C. Jiba?
Moni Chare, no.
Omar Dabo?
Omar Dabo, no.
Lamin Diba?
Lamin Diba, yes.
Lamin Diba will follow you to the chairman.
Yes.
Bubakar M. Kinte?
Kante?
Kante,
no.
Suleiman Kinte?
Suleiman Kinte?
Yes.
Maybe.
Do you recall Suleiman Kinte? Yes.
Who?
Mbemba today?
Mbemba, yes.
Abi Bangura?
Abi, no.
Sajo Sane?
No.
Ansu B.O. Nyas?
Myself.
That's you, yes. Abdullah Kamara?
Ablai, no.
Come again?
No.
Ablai would not accompany you. Can I have the voucher, please? Just hold on a minute.
Ablai, yes. Ablai will, because he rarely comes to the council. So
the list. Go ahead.
When he found us on such a mission, he will follow suit.
He will follow you.
Yes.
Is it Hamadi Tamba?
Tamba, I'm not sure.
Araba Bojang?
Araba, no.
Alagie Saw?
I saw, yes.
Esa Bojang.
Esa Bojang. I cannot remember.
Ismaila Baji.
Ismaila Baji, yes.
Aïssata Tuku Nyasi.
Tuku, no.
Sadio Sane.
No.
Bilal Fall.
Yes.
Binta Mas.
Binta Mas. No, Binta Mas just spent there just a very short time with us. And she was later
Usman Ba.
voted out. Usman Ba, yes.
Bala Musa Dabo.
Bala Musa Dabo, no.
Taji Yuba BK Jajo.
Who?
Yuba BK Jajo.
Yuba, no.
Omar Dabo.
Omar Dabo, no.
Chato Jawla.
Jawla, yes.
Lamin Sanyang.
Yes.
Aliou Dabo.
Aliou Dabo, I cannot remember.
Lamin Jajo.
Lamin Jaju, no.
Abdullah Kamara. Yes.
Abdullah Kamara, yes.
Is it Per Edward?
Pereira.
Pereira Edward.
Yes.
Yes.
Edward Pereira.
Yeah. Is it a yes or a no?
No.
Ansu B. Onyas?
Myself.
Yes, that's you. Sorry. I have Modu Lamin Sayang.
Yes.
Lamin Deba is a yes, you said?
Yes.
Fatou Jallow is a no?
Fatou Jallow.
Fatou Jallow?
Fatou Jallow, yes.
Is yes?
Yes.
I was hoping. I'm saying Fatou Jallow, did she accompany you people?
Sorry,
Yes.
Council. We've been told that we are not on live. The RTS has cut off the signal. So we may rise.
Yeah.
We'll come back after break.